Hi everyone, Flying Panda, a subject that hardly any One Piece theorist talks about. A topic that many fans around the world would love to know more about, so I think it is time to explain about it. Let's have a look at all the different types of information that will help us with this theory. Since we were first introduced to bounties in episode 1, bounties are given to people to signify how dangerous the person is. When we first seen the Straw Hats' bounty increase was when they defeated a strong enemy. The increase would be just over the enemy's bounty. This was shown when Luffy defeated Arlong, his bounty increased to 30 million berry, and when he defeated Sir Crocodile, his bounty increased to 100 million berry. Due to this trend that we were seeing, this made us think that bounty price equals power level, so in short, the higher the bounty, the stronger you are. However, when we were first introduced to Shaki, she mentioned that the reason why Esther's kid had a higher bounty than Luffy was because he slaughtered civilians. Also, when the agent of Baroque works stated that up to 30% of the money may be lost by bringing someone with a bounty dead. This cancels out the dead or alive given in the wanted posters. It was stated that this is due to not having a public execution, meaning the Marines would lose a public show and setting an example to other pirates. This more or less cancels out the possibility that bounties meant power levels, but more like the bigger the threat they are to the world government meant the bigger the bounty. This is why Gekko Moria and Sir Crocodile were Shichibukais, but were really weak compared to Doflamingo. The bounties are just cleverly thought out system by the government to let others do their work for them while still gaining the best benefits. Neither Marine or the world government will get the bounty if they catch or kill a wanted person. It's their job to do so. This is probably why also bounty hunters exist in the One Piece world, and retired Marines like Daddy Madison became one just for the reward. So from now on, rather than think that a pirate with a higher bounty means that they are really strong, but also consider what must have they done to be a threat to the world government. But this does not stop us getting all excited when a Straw Hat's bounty increases, and this would mean they're getting more infamous. Could be distorted. The Doriki is the closest so far to matching Dragon Ball Z's Scouter power level. The reason for this is because it was stated that the average soldier was 10 Doriki and Spandam was 9 Doriki, whereas the farmer in Dragon Ball Z when Raditz used his Scouter was only 3 power level. This gives an indication that at this point, statistics from both One Piece and Dragon Ball Z were matching. Since then, we have not seen any Doriki statistics, but it gives us a rough estimation of how strong were the Straw Hats when paired out with CP9 opponents. When Doflamingo wanted to capture the people who made him mad, he set his own set of bounties. These bounties were explained by star, and each star represents 100 million berry. The number might give us an indication on how strong each person is, or potentially a foreshadow on the future bounty posters. However, it would not make sense because Luffy and Law would have already exceeded the 300 million berry 3 stars mark. And from the new bounty poster, God Usopp was nowhere near 500 million berry. Now, from all the evidential information that we have seen so far, it proves that there are elements of power levels existing but not enough to justify this theory. But there is an area that we have not truly considered as factual information but more as speculation. And that is throughout the whole series of One Piece, it was not numbers or figures that made us know who is the strongest. It has always been the introduction below a new character's name. Whitebeard, for example, we got the hype for him because when we were first introduced to him as the strongest man in the world. Kaido, because he is known as the strongest creature in the world. The admirals, because they are leading the marines. The Gorosei, because Akainu answers to them. Because of the way they were introduced and their reputation, we believe they are really strong. Compared to Blackbeard, where we believe he is weak because of the way he was introduced. None of this was confirmed at all, but we believe that these are the power level rankings because Oda made us think that way. And from the battle so far, we have not been disappointed. To conclude, to understand how strong a character is to know how they were introduced and what is their reputation. Thanks for watching this old video. What do you think of it? Leave a comment down below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't.